The UK already has one of the most complex, sophisticated and multi-layered legal and regulatory regimes for governing climate change, nature loss and sustainability more broadly. But unlike policymakers and lawmakers in the US and the EU, the UK has actually ramped up in this space in 2025. And there are various new regulations and consultations that directors should be aware of going into 2026. These are all discussed in the UK section of the Navigator, but include the introduction of ISSB-aligned sustainability reporting standards for the UK, and also a new consultation on transition plans. The second point I'd like to raise is that regulatory oversight of these issues is tightening as well. Both the FCA and the PRA, the Prudential Regulatory Authority, have introduced new regimes or supervisory expectations recently, and directors, specifically of financial institutions, should keep an eye on those developments. The third point I'd like to highlight is that there's already quite a lot of guidance out there for directors who are seeking to understand their duties. In particular, there are 3 legal opinions published in recent years that touch on this subject. The first explains how directors' duties of care require them to actively manage climate and nature-related risks, and it sets out very practical and clear steps on how to actively manage those risks. The second looks at directors' duties to incorporate material climate and nature-related information in financial accounts in order to fulfil their duty to reflect a true and fair view of the company's financial position. And the third, most recent legal opinion looks at the ways that directors can protect themselves against liability by disclosing transition plans, and particularly the liability landscape around making forward-looking statements. So those are 3 high-level trends that I think directors should really be aware of and following in 2026.